Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to the Noble Generation of my Medieval Legacy Challenge. A thing has happened that I have not encountered before. I assume it's part of growing together. Gabriel has become burnt out. He got the little dazed moodlet saying he was stressed, and then, I don't know, I guess I sent him to work anyway. I honestly can't remember. I didn't take care of him the way I should have. It was the first time I'd seen this moodlet, so I didn't really realize what it meant. And he got this burnt out moodlet, so it's hard to be productive when you're burnt out. Gabriel should really take a break before this becomes a full-on brain block. What it says here is he's experiencing burnout, which decreases work performance and blocks promotion. Consider stopping the grind and taking a break, which is a shame because he's really close to his next promotion. That particular mechanic is going to really mess with challenges where you have to get promoted. This and not so berry. I like it. It's an extra hurdle we have to leap. I can have him take some leave if I have to. It is, however, the weekend. So we've got Saturday and Sunday. I'm hoping if I just have him have a chill time, he'll be okay. The other thing is, as I kind of foreshadowed in the last part, Jacob has passed away. I did spend a few hours aging up the save again. One of the ones who got married is Galahad. And I gave him an infant son. Well, I gave him an infant. It turned out to be a son. Because I thought it'd be good for when this little guy is the king, if his head knight was like a childhood friend. I thought that could be really nice. Anaya is still alive, by the way. I figured she's younger. Also, less stressed. Jacob had a lot of stress towards the end of his life. He did eat well and probably, let's be real. Buddy, you're almost crawling! Get up on hands and knees. Why am I doing the camera like this? I also got Marcus and Caroline married. They haven't had kids. They literally just got married. Jacob performed the ceremony not long before he passed away. You know, Caroline is Caroline Graham now. The circle of life, or the circle of names has gone full, well, not quite full circle, because Olive's original surname was Whitlock, and then she married a Graham, and then we changed our name back to Whitlock at Gerard's gen, and then we went the other way. Does this, so he does this mood, I was worried this moodlet, wait, it's going up. I thought playing an instrument would make him less stressed. Oh, mate, I don't know what to do with you. I've never encountered this before, so maybe go have like a relaxing bath. Hey, Willow's calling. Unlikely, but sure. I have no memory of that. Maybe Willow wrote a letter. Oh, actually, Willow probably would have written a letter. The main update I have for you guys is little Benedict is an infant too. He's actually a tiny, like he'd be about a day older than Edward, and he's also a redhead. So there you go. But he's got curly red hair, like his dad. It's basically an update on that family. You know, Emily's not showing any signs of being pregnant again. Little Benedict is well. All right. Oh, buddy. You trying to go to sleep? Well, I don't recommend that because I need to feed you. Look at him. You put that, yuck. Put that onesie in your mouth. Babies are gross, you guys. I don't know. Can he jog to clear mind, maybe? Go jogging? Ooh. Well, he can go for a jog. I don't know if that'll help. Oh, that is helping. I need to keep an eye on the things that reduce this moodlet because it'd be good to get it gone by the end of the weekend if we can. That's also assuming that the decrease in this moodlet gets rid of this, like if this goes away. Oh, I spent some reward points for Gabriel on free services. I bought him the free services trade. It costs like 1,500 points. I think that'll apply to the butler, and I figured that's a good thing. Did you feed the baby? I got it just in time. Yeah. Okay, but you're actually really tired. I'm sad that he did that with no one in the room. He's like a stealth milestoner. Yeah, it's okay. I'm here. Don't glare at me. Oh, the other thing is Amy is pregnant. So that second try for baby did work. Oh, Gabriel's been really active lately and loves it. Being in motion is starting to feel like a core part of him. Sure. That's awesome. You go to sleep, little guy. Now, his birthday is Monday, once he's asleep and Gabriel's needs are taken care of. We might just duck over and visit Galahad and his new wife. The other sim that passed away in that household was Asher. Eleanor, obviously, is now a widow. And Galahad is now the kind of head knight for the Henford-on-Bagley region. I thought I'd just loop you guys in on this moodlet. I just saw it. He's going to go get his food, but I just saw this was about to expire. So I'm curious to see what this means, and I figured I'd show you guys. 1, 0. What happens now? Do we get a new moodlet? Oh, it played music. Okay, hooray! He's over it. He just needed a day of going for a jog. Woo! All right, so we've arrived at the Norris house in Finchwick. Oh, I can hear a baby. Oh, I haven't actually put in infant furniture in this place. Where is he? Oh, he's just on the floor here. All right, so I've put an actual infant usable crib in since the baby was falling asleep on the floor. Buddy, you can't sleep in someone else's bed. That's wildly inappropriate. Please don't. Also, I was looking around for the wife. I'm not seeing her anywhere. I love Eleanor's little toy shop. I can't remember if I've shown you guys because obviously Eleanor was super into crafting toys and this is like her space. I love it. I really wanted to meet his wife because I was thinking that we could have them all over for like a dinner party. Gabriel, stop it! That's really interesting. You have to ask to be introduced before you can interact with the baby. All right. Can you offer your condolences? Reminisce about the departed? I'm just wondering what it would be to offer condolences because she did just lose a husband and I feel like this is a thing that we should be doing, you know? Swap baby milestone stories, I guess. Is anyone dealing with... Okay, the baby's asleep on a rug. It's just going to have to do. Oh, Eleanor's playing with a toy. She's still very childlike, this sim. I mean, she does have the childish trait, but yeah. Love Eleanor. She's of those siblings, she was probably my favorite. All right, so at least Amy's met James. I'm hoping that means we can invite James over. I was kind of hoping that I could have the boys meet each other. Probably not until they're toddlers though. We'll see how it goes. Oh, she's here. And then I'm gonna just take them home because it is late. It's taken to 1 in the morning. So this is little Madeline. She's looking a bit tense. I think a thunderstorm just started though, so that would be why. Okay, this has basically been a disaster, but we've met the people we needed to meet. Alright, so it's the next day and I was just trying to figure out if there was a way for me to bring the infant over and it doesn't look like there is. The closest I can get's a toddler play date. There's no option to... Oh, hang on, now it's showing. Invite to hang at current lot. She's actually already in the neighbourhood. Alright, James will be right over. That's hilarious. Now, Gabriel's actually in here working on the piano. Alright, now I just don't know about James because I don't think James can walk. No, he cannot. So I guess we have to bring James here. This is potentially going to be a disaster. The AI for this game, or the game logic for infants is pretty terrible. Oh, we're doing tummy time on the lawn and the grass is wet. I love these two fighting over the baby. It's like, no, I'm more experienced than you. Trust me. Okay. Edward, can you introduce yourself to little James? Can you smile at him? Okay. No, don't pick me up. I'm doing stuff. Seriously. I just wanted to interact with James. He looks so sad. I want to cheer him up. Why are you cradling me? Actually, this is a thing I did notice. I was playing my off-camera save with infants and I had a toddler trying to talk to an infant, and as soon as I cued that, every adult tried to interact with the infant constantly. It was obsessively cueing, like what's happening now. So she's picking the baby up because I've cued for someone to interact with the baby. It's like, no, you can't interact with that baby. That's my baby. But it seems to be toddlers and infants I've noticed it with now. It's just frustrating because then they put him back down. Anyway, that's fine. I really wanted them to interact with each other, Galahad. Can we try one more time? Please? We might have to wait for them to be toddlers. Can you come over here and have a look at the baby while he does his tummy time? Oh, you stink, my boy. Edward's like, it's okay, James. James is a little bit younger. But he's like, it's okay, James. Look, this is what you can do if you work on your tummy time enough. Oh, stacked it. It is his birthday tomorrow. I am going to age him up. I don't know if she's going to go into labour in this part though. He's just chilling. I don't like anything here. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry I dragged you out of your nice warm house to come to this other nice warm house. Wait, I should really get going now. Look, James, it's probably for the best. All right. Well, I tried. I don't actually think they met each other at all. Oh, you guys, Vlad just showed up. The Queen just showed up. And the King of the Vampire Realm just showed up. Go inside. You need to come inside. Because Vlad is, he's the one that sired Penelope, like turned Penelope. And he's an enemy of the Kingdom of Windenburg. Can I do a rude introduction? I probably, because he's such a good boy, I probably can't. I'm going to do a polite introduction. You need to go inside, Queenie. But I want him to, like, send Vlad away. There's so much garlic around here, surely. I was going to just ignore it, because, you know, Vlad being Vlad. Whoa, where are you going? You can't come inside my house. Did he leave? Is he gone? I'm hearing him landing. Where did he go? Lucas, you're very old. Please be safe. Amy, be safe too. This is like, I feel like we're under attack. Oh, he's over here kicking over my garbage bin. Dude, you're meant to be the terrifying king of, like, an enemy realm. And also, you've done things directly to slight my family. Like, you don't kick over the garbage bins. You do not value anything about this man. No. Absolutely not. Also, no. You can think Gabriel's proper and polite, that's fine. But I actually wanted to do a rude introduction. And smooth apology. Now, he's a proper sim, so he's going to really hate this. He would actually be... I mean, I'm queuing ridiculous mean interactions, but he would actually be demanding to know why he's here. Probably wanting to know why he turned Penelope, because obviously that was a big problem for Mira and Judith and, like, the family in general. Arabella! God, no. Look, I love you for cleaning up, but go back inside. He's probably got a holy symbol on him because he would have gone and grabbed one. It's possible Vlad actually showed up because he felt Judith die, and he's like, technically she was his grandchild in vampire terms. And he's like, turned up to see what happened and visit her grave, maybe, because her grave is here. So Arabella's rather foolishly come out here again. Vlad is using his powers on Gabriel. He's like, how dare you, you impudent pup. Oh, he's trying to argue with him again. And then he's come over to the Queen and he's like, I wouldn't say introducing himself. He's like, you know, fancy meeting you here, basically. You know, because her family declared war on his family a long time ago, and I'm gonna have him feed on her. If this were Penelope, I would say turn, because Penelope was into the chaos. Vlad is not. Vlad is evil. So don't hate me, you guys, but he's actually going to drain her until she's dead. He's going to kill her. Because I think he would. So I'm going to kill the urban myth. Yes. All right. Amy's hiding inside. Boston's trying desperately to clean up. Poor Gabriel is like unconscious in the trash. I could say maybe Vlad didn't intend. Like maybe Arabella's heart just gave out because of the strain that he put it under. But I think he would have done it deliberately. I mean, it's Vlad. He's evil. And it's an opportunity. Like, she was vulnerable. She came out and she was vulnerable. So yeah, poor Gabriel got completely done over. He was like, I've got a holy symbol. I'm safe. My father's faith will protect me. He would try and wake him up, I think, now that he knows he's here, but I don't think you can. So he'd be shaking Gabriel. I'm actually just going to pick up the bin, but he'd be shaking Gabriel and the Queen and going, oh my goodness, you know, and like probably getting Galahad over, like sending someone to go get Galahad, like the butler or something, or going to do it himself. Okay, so she stood up and then immediately collapsed. Gabriel is still unconscious. Go wake up. Go wake up your honey. Wake him up. This is a disaster. Go. Go. Look, I had to take the opportunity while it presented itself to me. So Gabriel's woken up. He's covered in garbage because he fell like when he passed out, it was on garbage. And then the queen is dead, or the queen's mum, but she's still got the title of queen. So, the king's mum, I should say, has passed away. Like Vlad killed her because she came out maybe to be like, what's the noise? I don't know why Amy would have let her go out is the only part that doesn't really make sense. Oh, she's getting a phone call to say her mum died. And he's getting a phone call to say his grandma died? Okay. I'd plan on doing the birth and everything in this part. What we might do is we'll age up Edward and then we'll leave the birth for the next part. Just because I don't want it to get too long. And obviously didn't anticipate that. But I'm not going to not roll with that story, I guess. I like to take the story opportunities that the game gives me and run with them. I could say she went into labor early from the trauma. I feel like this is the kind of thing that would make you go into labor early. I could actually force it because she is in her 3rd trimester, so the baby would be a little bit early pregnancy phase in labor. All right, she's bursting with anticipation to meet her new baby. So the shock of learning that the king of the vampires was here at the same time as her mother. I'm actually going to say they didn't cross paths. I know they did, but I'm going to say that Amy didn't actually know Arabella was here. And Arabella's sort of turned up unannounced, which she's been doing. It's a little bit chaotic, obviously. Did not anticipate this part going this way, I'm telling you what. I've just got Amy sitting in here so she doesn't wander the house while she's in labour because she should be sort of staying in one place. And I've put her right next to this. So when this gets closer, I'm in a queue for her to have a baby because last time she didn't use the bassinet I provided. Gabriel's freaking out running around, which is totally fair. I've got Lucas over here writing a letter to the king to say what happened, which obviously needs to be sent immediately. And Boston's up here trying to repair things and mop things and generally keep the house under control despite being absolutely devastated at what's happened. So I think it makes sense. I mean, she probably would have gone into labour tomorrow anyway. So like in terms of sim days, which if you think about it means she's probably gone about a month early. The baby would be slightly premature and I'm not going to age the baby up until it tells me that it's the baby's birthday to like reflect the fact that it's a newborn for as long as possible. I'm not going to age it up early at all. All right, she's got 28 minutes just to make sure that we actually use this thing. I'm actually going to cue it. He's actually getting hungry, so the first thing she's going to have to do after looking after the newborn is feed Edward. Poor Amy. This is not overlapped well. It is also his birthday though. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this real quick and I'm actually going to get little Boston, who works his booty off for this family, to come in here and he's going to cook a cake. And that way we can age up Edward. And it's a boy! Very exciting. Now, when I was putting her into labour, I did actually catch a glimpse of the fact it was a boy. I hadn't looked before that. Now, there was one boy name that I very nearly called Edward. The thing that made me name Edward was the fact that 2 of you suggested his name. But I think Kitty Pop 28 suggested the name Felix, and I very nearly named that firstborn Felix because I love the name Felix. Very cute. Thank you for the name suggestion. Yeah, you have that new boo. And then you need to feed this Nubu, who's a bit of a bigger Nubu. Oh, Bubba. Oh, it's okay, Felix. It's very traumatic. Welcome, little Felix. Now, like I said, I am going to wait for him to have his birthday. It'll probably be a couple of days. All right, wake him up. And then you need to feed him. And then I'm going to get Gabriel to age him up. And then we'll have a toddler. Very exciting. Look at the new boo. So 2 boys. There you go. Heir and a spare. All right. So Gabriel's actually about to leave for work. And I am actually going to wrap this part up here. But I thought I would show you guys little Edward as a toddler. So he's like, blow out the candles. And I've just got Amy taking care of her needs. Barfna. Boston's making some food. I'll work this boy ragged, I tell you what. Alright, Edward has aged up. Choose a trait to replace sensitive. Charmer. Oh, this boy. He's stealing my heart. Also, King Arthur sent a gift. That's very kind of him. Oh my gosh. Obviously, I'm going to give him a makeover. I'm going to add some candles to that. Oh wait, not with him. I'm going to add some candles to that with him. And then the baby's crying. Too much. Too much is happening all at once. She is also eating, which is important. Gabriel's off to work, and he should be working hard. And I need to give this little guy a makeover. Let's have a quick look. I will change his eyes. I think we decided he had his... Yeah, he's got green eyes. So I am going to just give him CC eyes. Oh, what a happy lad. All right, you guys. This is our little charmer, Edward. And I do love him very much. I think he's going to be really handsome. I struggle with picking a hair because I didn't want to go super long hair yet. Because obviously he had little short wispy hair. So I thought this hair for now. I expect he probably will have longer hair when he's older, but maybe when he's a child. His outfits tend towards the dapper, unsurprisingly, given he's currently the heir to a large noble estate. Obviously, like I've said before, nobody knows at this point, other than probably the king. I reckon the king's got an inkling that he's never going to have kids. So he may have already picked Edward as his heir, and he may have already put some paperwork in place in the event of his death, but I don't think this family knows yet. Anyway, little dapper lad. I think he's cute. I haven't put him in the royal purple yet because he's not the officially named heir. That's why Amy wears a lot of purple, if you're wondering. It's actually the royal colour. So I try and avoid putting anybody else in purple. So I am going to wrap this part up here. Hopefully you've enjoyed. It took a turn. I don't know. I was not expecting Vlad to show up, but if this game's going to offer me a story opportunity like that, I'm going to take it. I think maybe with the benefit of hindsight, he was turning up to avenge Judith. He's like, you can't destroy one of mine. Despite the fact that we destroyed Judith. Well, his child destroyed Judith by turning her in the first place. Not the point. So anyway, it's fine. If you've enjoyed, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.